Hello kids, so we are back with videos on coordinate geometry. This is type 5 questions of our website examprep.world. Now here in this thing we are having a topic where you can find distance of a point from a given line. Like we see here, this is a point, this is point, and this point's coordinates is x naught, y naught, okay, and the distance is this d, and this line will be ax plus by plus c equal to 0. So you have a straight line and you have a point. The distance is always the perpendicular distance. That's why this line, the shortest distance, suppose you have a line here, see this, suppose this is a coordinate system and this is one of the line. So let me draw the line with another color. This line is ax plus by plus c equal to 0, normal form, not the y-intercept form. So it is the standard form of a straight line. Now you have another point here. The point is, I will mark the point here. Yeah, this is point P. Now distance of this straight line from this point P, the shortest distance, right, will be the perpendicular distance, isn't it? So it should be something like this. It should be perpendicular, then only we'll get the shorter distance. Any other point will be little longer. So we are trying to find the shortest distance between a point and a straight line. Now this is distance d, right? Now we need coordinates of this point. So this is x1, y1. So that it will have some coordinates, right? Now how do you find this distance? There is a very simple formula which we just saw in the previous screen. I'll write it here. Okay. You also note this one on your notebooks. So distance is given by mod value, absolute value, because it may have be positive, negative. So finally you have to find the absolute value. A, this A, instead of x you will write x1 plus B, instead of y you will write y1 plus c by root of a square plus b square. Note the formula. Then I will practically show you with one of the examples where we will find the exact distance between this point and the line. And then we will go ahead and do our questions from our website. Okay. So note this one, pause the video, note it. Okay, note it. So let's go ahead and do a practical question where instead of ABC we have the numbers. Okay. So let me add one more page here. So we have our coordinate axis here. Let us take one line. This is our line. This is 2x plus 3y minus 6 equal to 0. So this line equation is like this. Okay, this is a line. And now we have a point here, some point which is 9, 8. This is the point, 9, 8. Now to find the distance, what we have to do? We have to use the formula. So first we have to find this distance. This is the d. Now d is equal to mod of, what is a? 2. Instead of x I should write 9 here, plus b is 3. Instead of y I should write 8 plus minus 6. Okay, mod value close, divide by root of 2 square plus 3 square. If you calculate this, you straight away get your answer. So it is mod of 18 plus 24 minus 6, 42 minus 6, 36, divide by root of 4 plus 9. So this value is 18 15 plus 24, 6, 36. So it is 36 divided by root of 13, which is 9.98. 9.98 units. If it is units, so I will write units here, because straight units we don't know whether it is centimeter, inches or meters, because they have just given the coordinate. If they ask in centimeter, then it is centimeter, otherwise inches or meters, depends. Okay, so we have learned with example the formula, we have learned with a live example. Let us go ahead and do some questions from our website. We have point and we have a line. So this one, first convert it into standard form. It will be 3x, y goes there, minus 5 equal to 0. So distance from 7 comma minus 4 to this line will be mod of 3 times 7. Instead of x we put 7 minus y is negative 1. So negative 1, y is negative 1 or b is negative 1 into, instead of y we will put negative 4 and minus 5 as it is, divide by, so what's happening, by root of 3 square plus minus 1 square, a and b. You calculate this, you will get the distance. So it is 21 plus 4, 25 minus 5, 20, 20 by root 10. So 20 by root 10 is 20 divided by root 10, which is 6.32 units. 6.32 units. You understanding, right? So it is very, very simple. Straight application of formula in this type of questions. Let's do one more. Let us do D. You can do B and C on your own. It's very simple, right? Direct application of formula. So pause, right? Done. Erasing. So this time point is here and the line is like this. So let us convert this line into standard form. Minus, get this thing over here. 4x plus y minus 3 equal to 0. Okay. Even if you have taken the y on that side, it won't change, because see, you are taking mod value, absolute value, so it doesn't change. Okay. Now you have the point, you have the line. So distance will be equal to mod of 4 times minus 10. What is value of b? 1. Nothing is there, so it is 1 times 9 minus 3 divided by root of 4 square plus 1 square, minus 40 plus minus 43 plus 9. Negative 34. So it is negative 34 by root of 17. Now absolute value, negative 34 will become 34. 34 by root of 17. Okay, so it is 4. 8.246. 8.246 units. You can write 8.24. 3 significant figures. So that will get you your answer. So this kind of question, finding distance between a point and straight line, is direct formula application. There is no rocket science in this. Okay. So I hope you should be getting this. Let's see what next we have. Now this is distance between two parallel lines. Now this is something which is interesting. Okay. Now to do these kind of questions, we need to find distance between two parallel lines. So we'll understand. There are, again, I'll give you two formulas. One when the lines are in slope intercept form, and another when they are in normal form. It's very easy. You just have to apply that formula and get your answer. Okay. So let's learn that. Suppose these are two parallel lines. this is y equals to mx plus c. So I will write and this y equals to mx plus, so y and mx will be same, this will be c1 and this will be c2 because parallel, so gradient is same and y and x are variables, right. So these are two parallel lines. Now to find distance between them, the distance between them will be equal anywhere on the line because they are parallel. Parallel line means the distance between the parallel lines is a constant. So if this is d, the formula to calculate d is equal to root of c2 minus c1. It can be c1 minus c2 also, because if you get negative, the mod will make it positive. You don't worry about that. Plus root of 1 plus 1 by m square. Sorry. Root of 1 plus m square. This is your formula to calculate this if the lines are given in slope intercept form. Okay. Now what about if the lines are in normal form? Let's do that. Let's choose another color. Now these are two parallel lines. It's a1x plus b1y plus c1 equal to 0, and the other line is a2x plus b2y plus c2 equal to 0. These are also parallel lines. Now we have to find distance between them. D. Okay. So for them, distance between them is, now since they are parallel, a1 will be equal to a2 only. So what I will do is, this is clear. So what we do, now we will see the lines when they are in normal form. So it is ax plus by plus c1 equal to 0, and the other one is ax plus by plus c2 equal to 0. Now why it is not a1 b1? Because they are parallel lines, so value of a and b will be equal. Otherwise, if they are not equal, then the lines are not parallel. Now we have to find distance between them. So let's write distance. This is the distance between them. The formula for distance here, it will be same, c2 minus c1 divided by root of a square plus b square. Okay. So now I'll pause the video here and note this the way I have shown, and in exam you can directly use these formulas to calculate. What is m? M of the slope. M is slope because slope is same for both the lines. Here we don't have slope, so we are using a and b. Okay. I'll move away from the scheme. So you please pause the video and write it. Done? So let's go ahead and do our questions. Here. So we have two lines, this one and this one. Do you see y equal to 3x plus 2 and y equals to 3x minus 8. Only c1, c2 is different. This will be same. What is m for this? M is 3. So distance between these two lines will be 2 minus of minus 8 or minus 8 minus 2, which is 10. Here also it is becoming 10 by root of 1 plus 3 square, m square. Directly apply. So it is mod of 10 is just 10, 10 divided by root 10. That's your distance. So we can calculate 10 divided by root 10 is root 10, which is 3.16. 3.16 units. It was easy, direct application of the formula. Now that one is the other one where the equations are in normal form. Pause the video, note it, then let's do that one. Okay, so let's begin with this. So here A is 3, B is 4, C1 is 4, C2 is negative 16. Now we have the values, we can directly calculate the distance. d equals to mod of minus 16 minus 4 divided by root of 3 square plus 4 square. So this is 20, mod of 20 is also 20, 20 divided by 5, 4 units. That's the answer. So distance between those two lines is 4 units. Okay, we just applied the formula. Which formulas? This one. No, this is point. These formulas. When the equation is given in this form, this one, otherwise normal form. Yes. Very simple. Okay. Pause the video and note it. So we'll go back and do the next set of questions. Okay, done. So we move to the next question here. This question, we can directly do it using our geometric knowledge. Okay. See this triangle, it's a right angle triangle. I can draw it like this also. See, this is A, this is B, and this is D. Okay, and this whole thing is C. Now since it's a right angle triangle, we know that C is equal to root of A square plus B square. I'll write it clearly. C equals to root of A square plus B square. We know this. It's a Pythagoras theorem, right? Now, area of this triangle is half base into height. So area is half base, which is A, into height is how much? B. A into B, right? This is one way of calculating the area. Now see the triangle in the whole, rotate the triangle. So this becomes base and this becomes height. This becomes base and this becomes height. So area can also be written as half of C into D. Half of C into D. Area of same right angle triangle, once I am using the adjacent sides and once I am using the hypotenuse and this height, right? See, you rotate the whole triangle. A, B, C, D. This becomes space, this becomes height. That's what I have done here. Okay. Now both are area of the same triangle, we can equate them. Half AB is equal to half CD. Cancel this half. Now bring the C over here. Therefore D equals to AB by C. And what is C for us? Root of A square plus B square. Therefore D equals to AB by root of A square plus B square. And your proof is done. So I don't know why I collected this question in distance formula in coordinate geometry. This is basically a simple geometry question. Okay. Anyhow, we are doing geometry also. So I want you to pause. I hope you have understood this one. Pause it and write it. Okay. So what do we have next? Okay, we have one point, a line and point of intersection. Here they are asking us coordinates of n as well as shortest distance n. Simple. How do we find n? You know this line, dotted line, is perpendicular to baseline. So first find gradient of this. M equals to minus of 2 by negative 3, which is 2 by 3. Gradient of the straight line, gray line. Okay. Now what is the gradient of an? Negative reciprocal of this. Therefore M of an will be minus 3 by 2. And from where it is passing? 4, 3. It is passing through 4, 3. So equation of this line will be y minus 3 equals to negative 3 by 2 x minus 4. See, this line is in normal form. I will get this one also in normal form. Then we can find the point of intersection. We will get coordinates of n. Okay. So multiply this 2 with this one. 2y minus 6 equals to negative 3x plus 12. Get all of them here. 3x plus 2y minus 18 equal to 0. 3x plus 2y minus 18 equal to 0. This is the equation. And another equation is this one. You have to find point of intersection of these two guys. So how we can do? 2x minus 3y minus 6 equal to 0. I am getting 6 on the left side. Here it is 3x plus 2y minus 18 equal to 0. Let's do elimination method here. Okay. So what I will use a different color so that you understand. Multiply whole thing by 3, multiplying whole thing by 2. So what do we get? 6x minus 9y minus 18 equal to 0. 9y minus 18 equal to 0. The bottom one is also 6x plus 6y minus 54 equal to 0. 18, oh sorry. Oh sorry. 6, 4y. We are multiplying by 2 this time. Plus 4y minus 36 equal to 0. Now I have two equations. Okay, this is called elimination method. Two equations we had. We multiplied this by 3 by 2 to get the 6x. Now when I subtract, I will eliminate x, correct? So let me subtract this equation by this one. So when you are subtracting, you are going to write minus, this plus will also become minus, this minus will become plus. Okay, 6x minus 6x gone. Negative 9, negative 4, negative 13y, 18 and 36 plus 18 equal to 0, right? Yeah, so y equals to, this 18 will go here, minus 18, 18 by 13. So we get y. Y coordinate we have got, it is 18 by 13, but I still have my doubts, so let me check this once again. We had 2x minus 3y minus 6 equal to 0, and this one is minus 3 by 2 by 3 minus 3 by 2, 2. Okay, y minus 3, x minus 4, 2y minus 6 equals to negative 3x plus 12. So this comes here 3x plus 2y and 12 minus 18. 3x plus 2y minus 18 equal to 0. 6x minus 9y minus 18 and 6x plus 4y minus 36 equal to 0. 6x gone. 9 and 4 is negative 13 and plus 18. 18 goes there. Negative by negative, 18 by 3. So it's correct. Y is 18 by 3. So y value we have got it, which is 18 by 13. So input y by 13 in any one of them. Let us input here. So 2x minus 3 times 18 by 13 minus 6 equal to 0, and solve for x. So what do we get? X is equal to 66 by 13. So we get our point of, this is 66 by 13. So we could find the coordinates of n, leave them in fraction, don't have to go in decimal. Okay. So this part is done. Again we were using simultaneous equation. So my suggestion is you should be doing simultaneous equations immediately after this and make your expertise there, because that is the quadratics and simultaneous equations are tools which are used everywhere, in all across. Even in trigonometry you will be using it, right? So in geometry we are using, in normal geometry we will be using, right? So Pythagoras theorem, simultaneous equations, these are basic tools, and these tools we use in almost every application. There will be some application question, your criteria C and D, where you apply 3 or 4 tools simultaneously. Okay. So my suggestion is, after this particular video, you should go and create your expertise in simultaneous equations too. Okay. So now our one more task is there, shortest distance from A to N. So I am going to erase this. If you want, pause and write it. Raising. Shortest distance. We have a formula for shortest distance. We don't have to worry about any other calculation. So D equals to 2 times 4 mod of 2 times 4 minus 3. Instead of y should I write? What should I write? 3 and minus 6, because 6 after coming here will become negative 6, divide by root of 2 square plus 3 square, which is 8 minus 9 minus 6, divide by 4 plus 9 root 13. So negative 15 plus 8 is negative 7, that is 7 by root 13. .94 units. 1.94 units. Okay, so it was easy, right? In this particular video, we learnt using what we learnt. We learned for using formulas which gives us direct answer with respect to distance of a point from a straight line or distance between two parallel lines, and the parallel lines can be in slope intercept form or normal form. Both formulas we have learned. So I suggest you re-see this video again, and if you have any doubts, you can. With this, we come to end of this type of questions. I hope you have learnt distance between point and straight line, and if is in case of any doubt, refer this video again and again. But my always suggestion is keep writing notes. Okay, thank you.